So John, what goes on in the day in the life of a roaster? Why don't you bring us through it?
Sure. Great coffee starts at a farm, and usually that's happening thousands of miles away from where we are. And then we would bring the coffee in through the port of New York, New Jersey. Coffee would come to us here, and we would take it to our lab for analysis. Here we have a living, breathing coffee lab.
You can smell the aromas and everything. Yeah, it's great.
These are seeds, and then they end up, thanks to Byron's hard work, looking like this, the coffee that we all know and love.
Once it passes the density test, the moisture test, I'll sample roast it on this small roaster here, and then we'll cup it.
So the first step of any cupping is analyzing the aromatics of the coffee grounds. So you just pick up the cup, shake it a wee bit just to release the aromatics, and get your nose right in there.
It's kind of light.
Yep. The first test we did, we'd be analyzing the fragrance, and now we're analyzing the aroma. You get your nose right down over it and just take a few small sniffs. It'll probably surprise you. I mean, the aromatics have changed a lot. So imagine you're at a wine tasting, a beer tasting. We're looking for the same things you are. We're looking for what are the flavor notes. Think of it like an inverted whistle, like looking for the body, the characteristics of texture and mouthfeel. Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it creamy? Is it oily? All of these are things that we're looking for, just as I would if I'm analyzing wine. Now that we're wired, let's go see how the magic happens. So Anne, what's happening here? Talk to us about what's going on.
Well, we've just started a roast. It's now working its way up the hill and absorbing the heat in the drum. You see they've now started to turn yellow. So the sugars are starting to caramelize, and you notice that the smell is really changing. Yep. So then we're now preparing the bean for the first pop phase, and that's that big energy release. It's really important that we don't interrupt the sugars at the end of the roast as well. So it's really important that we let this coffee cool.
Now it's time to taste it.
Now it's time to taste it. Now it's time to actually see where the rubber hits the road. If Joe here doesn't pay attention to how he's extracting the coffee in that last phase, how he's steaming the milk, how he's even pouring the milk, he's ruined my experience. The expression of all those countless hours of hard work and due diligence rests right now firmly on the shoulders of Joe Drzenovich.
No pressure, Joe.
No pressure, no pressure.
I might shake a little bit.
Thanks
Cheers.
for having us today.
Oh, it's absolutely a pleasure.
Great. I'm going to be like the biggest coffee geek ever now.